By the way,
What sort of life did you live before our meeting? Considering you've never had to fight through your life before this happened, you seem startlingly well adjusted to it. Is it a side effect of having fused with me? I'm not sure myself. Just a normal high school student, without the social links.
hey,
Have you formed an alliance with any other Tengu yet? None are quite so accomplished as I, but with proper training, they are sure to perform splendidly.
Well...
Even while we were busy actually saving the students, Tokyo's still under attack. What are Bethel's Angels even doing? Are they just turning a blind eye, dumping the whole situation into Japan branch's lap? I still have this flame elemental. Viewed purely aesthetically, the salt pillars make for rather striking statues, if you ask me. I dare say I'll take one or two home as decorations if the chance presents itself. Good for you. Oops, I can't go this way. Also, Matador is still here. Do not think this is the extent of the power of death, for truly it is limitless to the power of nihility. Agility is decent.
Hey!
It's too crowded here to practice my archery skills. Could we not go somewhere with more space? And you? Be at peace here in the stillness of death where I stand. Speaking of, I think the next Fiend... It's like up there, though. We're not going to be able to get to the next Fiend for a while. But I'm pretty sure it was like 45 or something? Oh no, it's 48. Okay, they give me a lot of time. That works. They probably realize that, and they're like, hey, we're going to make it like a higher level. By then, we'll probably be like 48, maybe. I'm just noticing we get 666,000... 6 sixes for Maka. I just noticed that. It's really funny. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I ever completed this quest. You have to kill the Demi-Fiend for this, and I never beat the Demi-Fiend in SMT5. I attempted to fight, but I never actually cleared this quest because I never beat the Demi-Fiend before. I would like to beat the Demi-Fiend in this playthrough, even though it's, I would like to beat the Demi-Fiend in this playthrough, for sure. Even if it might be a pain, because I remember that fight was, not really to my liking, but we'll see how it goes. I would like to beat him. Even if it's not required for a trophy. Getting view from high place good and all, but low angle good too. Yeah, oh, these structures so mysterious. That's a bridge we'll cross when we come to it, but I would like to beat him. I tried like once or twice. I don't remember. My attempt is on YouTube. That video's on YouTube somewhere. I did like one, maybe 2 attempts. I did beat Shiva though. I didn't beat Demi-Fiend though. Mostly because I didn't really vibe with the fight, and also I was just, like, I didn't really have the time to prepare even more. Or maybe it required, like, a certain demon setup, and I just didn't feel like it. Regardless what the reason was, I never ended up doing it, but we'll probably do it for Vengeance, maybe. I would like to. I mean, even if I don't do it for the playthrough, I'll probably do it for my own time if I have to beat him to get the platinum or something. Because I do want to try and plat this game. It's gonna take a lot of playthroughs though, but I'm so down for it.
Ruinous thunder!
I'll finish you.
I should have hit Rajanaga, but this is fine. It's fine because Chroma Tengu also can hit the weakness. You do have to do it for a platinum? Yeah, I figured. There's ways to get it done.
I can't afford to fail.
Kick. This flame elemental is still here. I cannot believe it. What am I taking here? Probably Spirit Drain. I don't know why I had to think about that so hard. Easiest decision of my life. Well done, Nahobino. Alright, I'm just looking for Mimons, maybe even some Rails. Or also those 2 chests I never got.
Most impressive.
Can't make that.
So be it.
The Shiva fight I remember being really good. I didn't even first try the Shiva fight, but that was I like that fight a lot more than the Demi-Fiend. That one felt a lot more like, hey, it felt satisfying and enjoyable. And from what I remember about the Demi-Fiend, it seemed kind of BS at times.
Where are you going? Wait up.
Maybe it wasn't that inherently bad, but I definitely didn't enjoy it as much as the Shiva fight from like my first attempts. I can make that. Sure can. The new COV boss is harder than Demi. We'll at least see what it is and I'll attempt it. I imagine I'll attempt that boss fight. Alright, we don't really want to go north yet. I want to like look around a little more. Maybe even go kill Mara. Oh, Light Gem. Classic.
So be it.
Go down here and see if there's anything over here. Did you do true neutral? I think the ending I got was it Yakumo Nua's ending? I honestly don't remember what ending I got. I did not get true neutral though. Because true neutral, don't you have to beat Shiva before the choice? I beat Shiva like as a post-game thing. So I definitely didn't get true neutral. I think I got Yakumo Nua's ending, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely didn't go for Dazai and Abdiel. But I'm pretty sure I went for Yakumo and Nua. Because I was most interested in them. Or maybe I went for Yuzuru's? I don't remember. True neutral was the one you have to beat Shiva before the choice, and I just beat Shiva as a post-game thing. I finished the game, and then I did, like, Shiva and Demi-Fiend post-game. Something like that. Didn't I do a Redux? Oh, I never Redux SMT5. I think I was going to, and then I waited for... I was going to at one point. I was going to replay the game and do True Neutral, but I never got around to it, and then I think at some point, I got interested in other SMT games. And then after that, they announced Vengeance, so I was like, that's a perfect enough reason to replay the game. I think other SMT games caught my attention more. Because after 5, I played Overclocked at some point, and then I played, well, I just recently played 4. Other SMT and Persona games took precedent. Alright, I'm gonna go kill Mara. Because I want to. Oh, I did Chaos on the first route. Chaos is Yuzuru. Interesting. I wonder what my reasoning was behind that. I don't know why I didn't choose Yakumo and Nua, but that's interesting. I know I didn't go for Law, because I wasn't really a fan of Dazai. Granted, the climax in SMT5 was lackluster anyway, so maybe I didn't really put much thought into my choice. I remember, like, playing a little bit of NG Plus on my Switch for SMT5. I only made it to, like, the second area, and I just never got back to it. And then I just waited for Vengeance. So, like, I mean, technically I played, like, a part of an NG Plus, And I was going to do something for YouTube with it, but I just never got around to it. I was just more interested in playing other SMT games at the time. And then eventually, you know, Vengeance and everything. I'd rather have you wait till after Apocalypse to see the new super boss in this game. Why? Does it relate to Apocalypse? I mean, that depends. Can I get the super boss on the first playthrough? If I can't, then we're not doing it for this playthrough. I should be specific here. I shouldn't say we're gonna do everything. We're gonna do everything that SMT5 lets me do on a first playthrough. I'm not gonna like, hey, NG plus and like try to get some extra bosses or extra stuff that you can't do normally. If anything requires an NG plus, then unfortunately it's not gonna be included in this. Unless I eventually, way down the road, decide to Redux Vengeance, but... I'm only focusing on things that are doable on the first playthrough. Nope. Stop. Ooh, what is this battle music? 47? The game lied to me. I'm still gonna try killing you. You can do it on the first playthrough, just load the save before the final boss and fight it. I imagine we'll at least see the super boss. Kinda. I don't know when I'm gonna play Apocalypse though. Definitely not this year. The next SMT thing, the next Atlas game I'm doing is Metaphor, because by the time I'm done with this playthrough, Metaphor will be coming out. My battery's low. Okay. I hate everything. Yeah, Metaphor is the next, like, SMT Atlas release I'm doing. We definitely won't be seeing Apocalypse for a good while. It might be the one after Metaphor, though, maybe. But it won't be until 2025, given how much SMT I've done already. Can I run? I don't want to fight Mara right now. Get me out of here. We're not fighting Mara until I'm a closer level to it. I probably could beat him, but I don't really feel like fighting him right now. Take me to the Cadaver's Hollow. Let's do some Maka selling. Maybe even some fusions.
Now then, what's on the agenda for today?
Take your money. Take your money and never look back.
Need any?
Kind of a spoiler for something in Apocalypse for a specific demon, since the new design was introduced in Apocalypse. I mean, that's fine. Because, like, if I have the option of seeing it in a first playthrough of Vengeance, I'm just gonna see it in Vengeance. There will still be plenty of surprises for me in Apocalypse, so.
Welcome to the world of shadows.
You know. Because, you know, I'd rather just, like, see everything Vengeance has to offer on the first playthrough just while I'm playing the game.
Are you?
Anything that's, like, on the second playthrough, I'll just see while I'm NG plussing and trying to trophy hunt. I got this thing to 36%. That's not bad. We're, like, getting close to halfway. Alice. I have Moshuru, but I don't have U3. That's a lot of money. I could get Black Frost in one more level up. I think I'm just waiting till I get 44 to get Black Frost. This is, oh, this is Glacio Labelo. I think that's its name. The thing that I fight with, the Kadishtu at that one point. This is Hydra. You need the Rainbow Snake to get him, which I can never pronounce the name of. Yeah, Hellbreaker I don't really care to get other than entries, because especially because I'm using one in Persona 5 Royal. Like, I just used one for the Shido boss fight. So Hellbreaker at this point is getting him just to get him registered. Sojo. I definitely want Black Frost, but we gotta wait one more level up. King Frost, Baphomet, Loa. So don't use Baphomet and King Frost. Can I fuse anything without using Baphomet and King Frost? Because that's what I'd rather do. You're 44 in this game? Could get Macabre, but like I said, don't want to use King Frost because that's for Black Frost. Ah, Nue. What about you? Can you get me anything? I could get this thing, but I hate its design, so I'm not going to. You guys to make Semri is interesting. I don't want to give up Hayataro. Yeah, let's get Semri. Semri's new to SMT5. He was in 4, I'm pretty sure. No, he was definitely in 4. I don't think he was in 5 ever. That I remember. Give me Axle Claw. Safeguard. Your proficiency in fire isn't great, so. I think fire coverage in general is nice, though. Just to give you something.
Is this...
Your strength is actually pretty close to your magic. There's a new super boss in COC. That's interesting. I don't think there's ever a reason for me to replay SMT5 on the channel like COC again, unless it's true neutral, but even then, I don't really think there's much of a reason. There's a chance of me NG plussing, I'm not even done with Vengeance yet, but there's a chance of me NG plussing this game to get the other ending that I don't get, because apparently there's 2 new endings. Only 2, which is interesting, but you know. I was going to do true neutral when I didn't even know Vengeance existed. And that's really saying something, because, like, you know, I still really like SMT5. SMT5 is probably, like, it's one of my favorite SMT games. It and Overclocked are, like, both 2 of my favorite SMT games. Like, they're up there. They're both, like, they're, like, top 2, undoubtedly. But, even though I think SMT4 has, like, better story and lore than 5, but as a game, I really like 5 more than 4. But I still really like SMT4 too. That probably would come in number 3. And that's if we're counting like only SMT stuff, whether it's spin-off or mainline. Like if I'm just mixing SMT into one category. But, you know. If SMT4 was like, put it like this, if SMT4 was like more like, if it didn't have like some gameplay like annoyances, not even issues, they're not big issues. If it didn't have as many like little gameplay annoyances like exploring the map and like some other stuff, then it would probably be like my favorite SMT game. Because I like its story and lore more than 5. And we'll see if that holds true to Vengeance. So far, I'm interested in Vengeance. Like, it's going great. And I have a feeling it's only going to get better. Because Area 2 is, like, when it started to branch off. Other than streaming, record the super bosses, maybe the other COV that you don't get this playthrough, not much else otherwise. Yeah. We're just gonna, like, you know... We're gonna play the game. Whatever I can get on the first playthrough, I will go out of my way for if I miss anything. And then if I feel there's anything else I want to show off, then I will. I could end up recording some super bosses if I feel like it and if I decide that it'd be good. But now we're kind of just, you know, living in the moment. It's doing that one chest. I never got that one chest. But yeah. I would have done True Neutral. I was going to do True Neutral before I knew Vengeance was a thing. Like, I kind of had it planned. I think I was going to do it, like, maybe after Overclocked, before 4. And then Vengeance was, like... And I just never got around to it, and then Vengeance was eventually announced, and I was like, I'll just wait for that. See, though. But at this point, I don't really think there's a point in doing True Neutral in it. That was like a pre-Vengeance thing I was going to decide. This is how I get here. This is most definitely how I get the chest.